Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, which is part 3 of this series, we're gonna take a look at the margin line detection and every option that we have here. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to also get notified when I post the rest of the videos from this series. And that being said, let's get started. So we have the tooth 44. Always pay big attention to the number so you don't start with a different tooth, because then you're gonna have to go back and redo it all over again. We have the detect option, which can detect your margin line just by one click or 2 or 3 clicks, depending how visible it is. But of course there are gonna be times when it's not gonna be able to tell where the margin line is, especially in intraoral scans. So I always just use the correct draw and draw free option. Let's just clear it to do a demonstration real quick, and not the magnetic one, the draw free. You can also use the magnetic drawing method, but then you're just gonna have to hold control down, so it's not gonna do that weird magnetic stuff that it does, which can be really annoying. Alright, it might take you more than a click. So in this case it would have been faster to just use the detect option, but in cases when you can barely see the margin line, just go ahead and use the draw free method, because it's gonna be much faster than detecting it with 7 points, and then EXOCAD is gonna generate you like 100 of them. Then you're gonna just have to take them all out manually. Okay, after you did the margin line, you can always go back and drag it lower or higher. You can always go ahead and edit it, so you don't have to get it perfect from the first from your first time laying the points down, because you can go back and move every point. You can also take out the point if there's too many, just by clicking with the left click and then clicking with the right while holding the left click. That's how you take one out. Left click and then the right click, and then just let go of both of them at the same time. Okay, then we have move margin up or down. This can automatically move all your points up or down. It can be useful maybe on implants, the ones from Prama, because those don't really have a margin line, and you can just move it up and down if you change your mind. Okay, auto hide adjacent to teeth. As you can see, it's gonna hide them automatically, so you can see what you're doing. Okay, I rarely use this option, almost never used it. It could be useful in some cases, I don't know. Adjust light from view. I didn't really use this option much either. It's just gonna get this part darker and this one lighter. Maybe if you wanna take a cool screenshot, maybe it helps. Otherwise, I don't think so. Okay, if you press on these little arrows, it's gonna redo the lighting effect. Okay, and pressing on clear would clear your margin line, so you would have to start again. Undoing will remove a point or more points depending on how many times you press it. And that is basically it with the margin line detection part. You don't have to detect anything for the Pontics. you only have to do it for your prepared teeth. Here I'm going to use the detect option, and as you can see, it detected it perfectly. If the detection is not perfect, you can always go to correct and draw, and you can move these around, take them out if there are too many, and so on. We also have the repair and draw option. You can, if you have some holes in your scan, if EXOCAD can fill them in, you're gonna fill it in if you press on repair scan. And then smooth margin, it's gonna smooth your margin down a little bit, so when your crown is gonna come out, it's not gonna be all wavy at the margin line. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and go look at the playlist. Maybe you're gonna find something interesting